Frederick Douglass, originally named Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey, was born on the month of February of 1818 in Tuckahoe, Maryland, United States. He was known as an African American who was one of the most eminent human rights leaders of the 19th century. His oratorical and literacy brilliance thrust him into the forefront of the U.S. abolition movement, and he became the first black citizen to hold high rank in the U.S. government. Here are some quick facts about him. One of the reasons we celebrate Black History Month in February is because of Frederick Douglass. Historian and educator Carter G. Woodson founded the precursor to Black History Month, also known as Negro History Week, to coincide with the time of the year when both Douglass and Abraham Lincoln celebrated their birthdays. Although Douglass was born into slavery and his actual birthday is unknown, he chose to commemorate his birthday on February 14th. Fact number 2. Douglass was the most photographed American of the 19th century, sitting for more portraits than even Abraham Lincoln. Douglass intentionally sought out cameras, believing that photography was an important tool for achieving civil rights because it offered a way to portray African Americans fairly and accurately. He intentionally did not smile for the camera because he wanted to counter happy slave caricatures that were common at the time, particularly in places such as minstrel shows where white actors performed racist skits in blackface. Last but not least, later in his life, Douglass did much of his writing and deep thinking in a one-room cabin that he referred to as his growlery. This odd name for the building on Douglass's Cedar Hill property in Washington, D.C. was likely a reference to the Bleak House by Charles Dickens. In the book, the character John Jarndyce has a small library next to his bedroom where he goes when he needs a place of refuge. Today, the Park Service maintains a replica of the growlery at the Frederick Douglass National Historic Site made with materials from the original stone structure. Overall, Douglass was a prominent figure in American history and will never be forgotten. Happy Black Heritage Month from BSA.